beautifuls and beloveds. How are you doing today? We have some great things planned for all you festies. It's my little nickname. My company and I came up with a little nickname for everybody who participates, whether you're a performer or choreographer, excuse me, or a teacher, it doesn't matter. You're all festies, we're festies. Who's getting their fest on, huh? So, we turn lemons into lemonades with our dance festival. As you know, we were told it was a mistake for the double booking at Diavolo space, so hopefully they're working hard to help us out because we will accept no other answer. And we are going to remedy that performance date. And because of what happens, you know me, when somebody does something, whether it's intentional, accidental, it doesn't matter. That's when I rev up my little heart, like, you know, I don't have time to cry about this stuff, so it's like, let's get this work done. So what did I do? What did my board do? I said, you know what? We always wanted to do one of the longest dance festivals, right? So let's just do it now. And they're like, well, we have no funds. I say, oh yeah, I know. I say, I really feel that this is what we're supposed to do. We have nothing to lose because we're starting with nothing. It can only get better. And we put the alert out to the government about anybody who might possibly be intentionally, now I'm not saying anybody's names who's doing this, just in case. We have a lot of things going on behind the scenes. People have done some things to us that are not too cool. So the government is aware. Yeah, the United States government. So thank you, our government. I know that you get a lot of bad rap for things, but I'm not completely convinced that it's not corporations or special interests within the government who are really responsible for things in our world. But that's another story. So I just want to say that we have eyes, all eyes are on us, making sure that nothing bad happens to us, and you know, just in case, we have to be careful. So just know that everybody who participates is going to be in good hands. We're going to have security. We're going to have all this great stuff happening. And once we just let our friends know what was happening to us and what happened to our festival and all of this stuff, everyone's like, oh my God, that's such a great idea. How brave of you, Noelle. How brave of your company. You know, people are seeing how strong I am. It's like, I've been the same all this time, just because sometimes tears happen, you know, hey, hashtag tears happen. That just shows my humanity. It doesn't mean that I'm a wimp, for crying out loud. Ask some poor unfortunate souls who's messed with me in the wrong way. They'll tell you, she's not timid. Just because she's a sweet, loving person does not make her timid. That's what real strength is. Being able to face adversity, to be brave, to not be afraid, to show your humanity with tears or anger or anything like that. You know, really, you gotta think about the people, consider the source who might think that tears are a sign of weakness. They might be a little crazy themselves. Just saying. You might want to think about that. So anyway, with this whole thing that happened to our festival, it was a blessing in disguise because now we basically are tooting our own horn, and mine as well, and we turn tragedy into triumph. You know, hey, what do you think all these books and things are about? It is. That's our one of our many slogans. Turning tragedy into triumph, triumph over tragedy. It can be done. I'm not saying that I want to keep having to show my skills at having to do this, and the fact that we keep having to do this causes many people to suspect something's going on. So like I said, that part's out of our hands. All we can do is say, this is our experience, this is what happened, you guys take care of it now. And it is being taken care of. So thank you everybody who has been helping us overcome these hurdles. Again, you will not be forgotten. Obviously, we're already doing shout outs and kudos and blessing people with as much as we can for helping us, which is the right thing to do. Read the Old Testament. It's amazing. And yet we have to hold those who've done things that aren't too cool to us accountable. Otherwise, it's just going to keep happening. And then where are we in responsibility for not having these things checked out? Because when we are, you know, past whatever that phase is that people are going through with us, some weird initiation hazing phase, like, you know, you beat on the lesser person, or who you think is the lesser person because you're just a nasty person or whatever. You know, somebody else is going to come along, and then we could have prevented them from going through this. So, you know, where were all the people that came before us that didn't open their mouths? You're going to be held accountable too, because why didn't you say something? You know, same thing with all these abusers, you know, sexual abuse. Had my mom, had all these other people in my family actually who knew, said something, it wouldn't have happened to me. You see? So it's my responsibility and my company's responsibility now to say, hey, this has been happening, check it out. Come on, guys. But anyway, so I'm really excited because we turned it around, and now we have something more amazing. So let me tell you, we have the choreographer's dinner coming up, and we did that long ago. You know, this is like magic number 10 for us. We've done 10 of these. It will be 10. Well, it is 10 because we just started the festival. Okay, so it's 10. And we doubled up on it some years. That's why we have more than just the years that we've actually been doing it. So we got the number messed up a couple times because of that, and now we figured it out. So this is 10, and, you know, magic number 10, oh, who cares, it's great, whatever. So, choreographer's dinner is coming up, so get involved with that, guys. We are sending out these really beautiful invitations, and yeah, partake in it. The treat's on us. And yeah, again, zero budget. We can do this with zero budget, yet we're not honored with grants. Could you imagine what we could do with grants? Our competition's afraid of us. Oh yeah. You forget who taught me all this stuff. You know, Aaron Spelling had to work hard himself too. And, you know, he never did no wrong to me that I know of. If I find out that, then, you know, of course we'd have to deal with it. But when I'm saying he never did me any wrong, he taught me a lot. Best education I ever got in life, the industry, art, people, all of it. So, you know, thank you. And what else we got coming up? We have a whole bunch of events and happenings, and those will be updated daily. We started compiling the teacher's schedule, and I think that's on our website, rubansrougedance.com. We'll have it in the credits. You guys know it by now. Check that out too and get involved. We had to raise the prices for classes, and a lot of people say we don't really charge that much to begin with. They're like, oh, you should charge more next year. But this year we only raised it $1 because it's usually $10 a class, and now it's $11, but that's because the space rental has gone up. And yeah, so, you know, sorry guys, but we can't just give away everything for free and then let ourselves suffer. We have to use this money for our benefit as well. The other festivals do it. If it's okay for them, it's okay for us. It's legal. For some reason, people expect us to just, you know, let you all mooch off of us. You know, that was done to our country before our current our president, and people got a little funny that he was cutting off everything. But, you know, business managerial wise, it doesn't make any sense accounting wise. So, you know, we would give you more if we got grants. You know, we'll be generous, but we can't put ourselves under anymore. We can't do that. And if you understand, then you're our friends. If you don't understand, then, you know, hey, that's your own problem. We should be able to make money just like everybody else does. So for the most part, everybody's been wonderful. So we love you guys. Many, many hearts to you, and kudos. You get a thumbs up all the way around from all of us. And we accept pretty much everybody into our festival, but you have to be at a certain level of technique, guys, because we're not an amateur, you know, festival. They are out there. But good news, we do have a program in this festival that is called Anyone Can Dance, and people have been taking our trademark, and that's the name of our program. So you can have it. If you use it, we'll get around to you and sue you too. It's not a problem. So we have a lot of people. We got to go through the list, so be patient. You know what I'm saying? So the Anyone Can Dance program, basically it displays the talent in the community, whether you're just starting out liking dance and you took one class and you want to share with people, it's a very informal thing. But nonetheless, it's out there for you. So we basically have a place for everybody. And that's what we really wanted our festival to be, because we first started out, it was just this indie heartbeat. And we have that too, but our festival grew to where it went more mainstream. And then it honored the foremothers and fathers of modern dance. And, you know, we're allowed to do that. And I know there's some people are not fans of ours for us having done that, but let's put it this way, we're not necessarily fans of those people who were trying to suppress us either. I mean, this is getting a little ridiculous. Here we are, Emmy-nominated and award-winning producers and performers, and we have people on the outside trying to make us think that we're less than what we know we are. So, you know, the illusion's over, that's done, it ain't gonna fly anymore, because basically we're telling people off who treat us this way. A, they're not being professional, they're not behaving respectfully. You know how long I've been dancing? Choreographing, all of this stuff. You know, I go through a lot of detail in here, you know. I've had some roadblocks along the way. Cancer was one of them. This accident was one, but it didn't get me down too much. You know, we did our best. But that doesn't mean that it detracts all these other decades that I've been doing this, okay? Not gonna happen. Even my husband has experience professionally being a dancer and a performer. Didn't know that, huh? We used to dance together. So I'm just telling you guys, hey, look, you know, the respect has to be all around. We are trying to respect on every level, even the amateurs now. So that's a good thing. And we don't ever want to tell anybody, you know what, you really stink, because people did that to us. These are professional venues, and I'm like, you're comparing us to our colleagues like this, and we have more experience? Come on. We have awards, we have credits, we have kudos, we have quotes. Credits, kudos, and quotes. Hashtag that. Credits, kudos, quotes. We have all this, right? And everyone kept saying, oh no, now you need this. Oh, now you need this. Now you need... Okay, you know what? Enough with you guys. We don't care what you think we need. We have it all now. And then that wasn't enough. And then they started getting jealous because of what we got. Well, you put us to task. You put me to task. Of course I'm going to go get it. But enough of that. We have enough. We have what it takes. More than most of these people. And we found out that a lot of people that said that they were around for a very long time, it turns out that they hadn't been. And we found that out too. You know, shame on you. And then you elevate yourselves and try to make us seem like we're not what we are. Something's fishy. Something's very fishy. So anyway, we want our festival to just keep growing. And despite or in spite, depending on your point of view, we have done so. And our festival is thriving with a zero budget. But this is costing us. And let me tell you how this is costing us, because we use the festival to springboard off for the rest of our season. That's pretty bad, isn't it? So, you know, people are going to be held responsible. People are going to have to help us, because we did nothing wrong. There was no fault, you know. So people are going to correct their mistakes, and if it's a mistake, they won't be afraid to correct it. That's how I see it. So everything's all good. We're friends with everybody so far, so let's keep it that way. We would love to. And we're reaching out our hands to continue to be friends. I think it works better for everybody that way. So, you know, let's just fix everything. But our festival's amazing. Choreographer's dinner. We added the amateur thing again. That was the Anyone Can Dance program. We have classes. We have body education. How to take care of your body by teachers. I'm doing a few speaking things. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. We have informal, and we're going to have a formal performance. We don't know the date. It was January 25th, 2020. Remember that. We got the confirmation and everything, and that got all screwed up, so we're in the middle of fixing that. We're honoring everybody. Hey guys, If you were accepted into 2019's festival and you didn't hear back from us, hit us up so we can get you worked back into the roster. There's plenty of room. And I don't mean it as in, oh, there's plenty of room, nobody wants to be a part of this. I mean, there's plenty of room because we expanded this darn thing. It's a monster festival, and we are so proud of ourselves. Really, you give me a hurdle, I will not only jump over it, but I will make a way to supersede it 50 million stories more. And then we're going to open up investigations and make sure there's no funny stuff going on. I mean, I'm not tolerating this anymore. Like I said, hands reaching out as friends. But the second we find out that you're an enemy, that's it. You know, there are people that deal with things. Because companies and human beings within the companies, and me as a person, we have civil rights, we have protections against any kind of funny stuff going on. You understand what I'm saying? So hopefully it's not. And that's what our love and hearts are beating, that everything's all good. And like I said, so far everyone's just been wonderful helping us. So, what else we got going on here? Classes. Oh yeah, there's going to be yoga classes, there's going to be body conditioning and stretching, ballet, modern, contemporary, Laban. I'm doing a Laban thingamajig. And my brain is really tired. We've been nonstop working on all this stuff. I don't mean to be disrespectful, even sound slightly like that, but yeah, Laban. I'm also going to do some Laban notation, very basic education that was taught to me, and I'm passing it from my mentors, and I'm passing it on to you, and we're just going to get our bodies in great shape, and we're going to have fun doing it. We're going to go from the winter to the spring to the summer. Wow, 3 seasons, 3 glorious seasons of a dance festival. So we usually just do 3.5 weeks, but now it's 6 months, so we're killing it. And just FYI, so Facebook doesn't allow people to put more than, I think it's 51 or 52 events within an event, like an event date. I don't know why that is, but whatever, it is what it is. So don't go by that alone. You've got to go to our website, RubansRougesDance.com, to see it, to see the whole thing. And things are going to be changing fast. As you can see, I think we already had 4 updates, and we just started, what, 2 days ago, 3 days ago? Oh, we're going to have some meet and greets. We're going to still have the Red Ribbons VIP red carpet event. And this year, I don't know, it might be bigger, it might be smaller, it doesn't matter. We're just going to do it no matter what. And what else are we doing? The cocktail party and the gala. And we're doing, oh my gosh, what else? We're doing a fun photo shoot. Here you go, choreographers and your dancers, please. This photo shoot is completely on us. As you know, we usually use it as our holiday party right after Thanksgiving and before the Christmas holidays. And we combine our Christmas party with the photo shoot. And it's usually a lot of fun. I mean, we party hard and good. And we have some amazing photo shoots because of it. Obviously this year, because of the budget, we're just doing it in a different way now. So, yeah. So my hat's off to our photographer, also a professional, who is just doing it to help us out of the kindness of this person's heart. You will find out who it is soon enough. But go look on our website, our social media, etc., all of that, and you can see the good high quality of the photos that you will be getting. So be a part of that too, and we'll take whatever pictures you want, jumping around, whatever. You just have to wear something blue. It could be any shade of blue. And you have to do it at the location that we choose because we're keeping with the theme. But, you know, do whatever. Royalty-free images, you don't have to pay for them. Before, when we were working with another photographer, there were a lot of stipulations. So it wasn't us. You understand that, guys? It wasn't us per se. It was just that every photographer has their own stipulations. Some didn't care, some cared. So this way, we have somebody who says, as long as you put the credit the way you're supposed to on the bottom of the photo, knock yourselves out. Have fun with that. So that's also our gift to you. And again, 0 budget. Do you see what happens when I tell people what happens? Because people really like me. Most people do. It's only jealous, petty people and possessive people who have issues with me, and then really they have issues, don't they? So people like doing things for me, and I like doing things for you guys. So that's us doing things for you. What else? There's a lot. There's just a lot to this festival. So make yourselves at home. We always say enter in as friends, leave as family, and that's the saying that goes way back. We didn't come up with it, but we like to say it. And we just really enjoy the whole process, don't you? So I look forward to sharing the venue and the stage with you. And no, we're not going to downgrade it. That is unacceptable. I need to just say this. It's unacceptable. Because we had everything all ready and all lined up. And, you know, so there will be some studio performances, the informal ones, but for a formal one, nah. That's unacceptable. We're not going to do that. So we're going to hold everybody to their word and make this happen. And thank you everybody for your patience. And if anybody wants to see our documentation or evidence of what happened, it's yours. Just ask. We will forward it to you. You know, and this isn't like trying to be a gossip or to point fingers or something like that. I just don't want to be blamed, and my company doesn't want to be blamed. You know, it was bad enough that we had to cancel 2019's festival. It was a horrible thing to have to face. But, you know, we need so much time beforehand to get everything together, especially the way we were doing it before. Now we learned a big secret, and we're throwing this together as we go. Look, I'm not kidding. You know what? When the chips are down, the good people, they chip in and they help you. And you guys are beautiful. We are giving you all kudos. You know, Rubina, we love you. She's from Jambazian Dance. She's interested in getting involved too. So Hearts, you know, and she's not even officially a part of this yet. We love you. And we love Donna, so, you know, you will be eternally our friends. And there are other people who are just, you know, oh yeah, I want to be a part of this. I want to be involved. I want to know. So, thank you. And of course, you know, Ruby, she's part of that professional company, and she's guiding it herself now, and the school and everything. So, pretty amazing stuff, don't you think? What else? And San Pedro City Ballet, we can't forget you guys. They're like supreme, ultimate, professional, wonderful people, and they're dancers. So he's been choreographing, you know, Patrick Bradley forever and ever, and a wonderful mover, performer, dancer himself. And Cindy, we love you too, my fellow redhead. We all get along just fine, and you know, my heart beats very fondly of anybody in ballet, modern too. I just started off with ballet, I didn't finish with ballet, but you know, how could I not love them? And we love them, and they're eager and understanding, so thank you for your patience, as is everybody else. I know I'm forgetting people, but I didn't write, I'm sorry, it's just so many of you to remember, but we'll make sure that we list everybody properly and do the shout outs and bless you guys back. So be a part of this festival. You don't want to miss it. Like I said, seasoned professionals, mid-career, professional emerging artists, and we're very particular about that. If you have an indie heartbeat or a mainstream heartbeat, it doesn't matter. I have all that. We have all that. We made mainstream films and indie films. I've danced for both. Mainstream, indies, and this is all of it. This is a huge festival, and we deserve the credit. We deserve being lifted up. We deserve all the goodness possible because we did everything good. Because we worked hard. We took something from nothing again, and you know how many times stuff like this has happened? I mean, sometimes we didn't mention any of it. We just, you know, championed on. Dance Warriors, woot, my trademark. Don't mess with it. Registered. My nickname. I gotta do this. No kidding, people. People try to screw with us. Less and less, though. Now that they see that we're filing complaints and everything, boy, talk about respect. You shouldn't have to do that to get respect, but apparently we have to. Something's wrong there. It wasn't because of us. So guys, get involved, do your homework, read up on this, listen to the videos. I have nothing more to say. Just a lot of love. Just a lot of love. You know why I do this, right? It's kind of making fun of Facebook. You know, how they have the little hearts that float across the screen. And then somebody gave me this. It's my stress ball. My stressor heart. As a gift. So I said, you know what? I can't resist. I do have a sense of humor. So, yeah. The heart's going out to everybody. Thank you so much. We love you. God bless you. God bless America. I don't know. I'm getting punchy now. I need to eat. Okay. Bye, beloveds. Bye, beautifuls.